Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Abba and Preach.
Everyone wanted us to talk about, which is the brown table talk.
The brown table talk.
More clips have come out. They look really weird. In fact, she's even responded to some of them, explaining why she might have been dodging some kisses. Because like people made a big meme. They made a compilation like the one I did, and they basically just kept clipping moments of her just running away from his kisses, and she wants to explain why.
Create a narrative out of nothing. And then I'll also respond to the people saying I don't like my husband because I turned away from a kiss. I've never liked PDA, physical touch. I find it really overstimulating. And so it's something I actually work through with my husband because that's his love language. And I feel like for him, he tries to do physical touch to regulate his emotions, and I find it really dysregulating. So it's something we kind of work through in high stress situations because I get overstimulated when a lot of things are happening, and like my mother-in-law is there.
Sounds like cap to me. But
My mom is there, and Akash will tend to kiss me when there's a lot of people around, and sometimes I'm overstimulated, so I'm just like, oh, so yeah, if you want to know like my whole fucking psychosis or whatever, then I can give it to you. But it's just annoying that you guys create a fucking narrative out of something that's sweet.
I do know there are some people that don't enjoy PDA, but at the rate that she was kind of curving her husband every time they were on camera, seems a little more than that.
For no reason whatsoever, because you're miserable in your own lives.
I can understand that could be a thing. But I can understand that people, like, human beings are full of contradictions.
That at the wedding mark, I didn't have any expectation for that feeling to increase, but that feeling has increased where I feel even more love from him than I ever thought that I could.
See, she's able to do it. All right, so everybody
Yeah, that was very misaligned. That was...
I tried finding one.
That was...
I'm just trying to help Akash a little.
You're not trying to help nobody. Let's be real.
And look, the whole overstimulation thing.
I get it.
Because Akash tries to kiss me when we're in public. You know, there's a lot of those clips where they're in private and it's just the two of them.
If you don't like PDA and there's a camera, even if there's nobody, there's a camera.
And then he keeps trying every time?
Yeah, it's public.
So wait, you don't like it, this is a thing, but he keeps trying to kiss her all the time?
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't like it, but he keeps doing it?
Yeah, because it's one person's love language that don't match the other person's love language. I've seen that.
Sure.
I've seen that.
Sure,
so,
but if you guys been together for 10 years, I think at some point you have to adjust, no?
I agree.
That's not how life works necessarily.
It does. You have to adjust and compromise your life with your partner and your loved one.
Like, people don't necessarily be like, oh yeah, after 10 years, okay, I'm just going to accept that love. People still struggle with different stuff.
What?
But yeah.
No, hold up. So wait, your partner says, I don't like it when you touch me this way. And at 10 years in, you're going to keep touching them the way they don't like?
So I'm not going to do it, but some people do. Yes. Not everybody is all there in the way of doing. You know what I mean?
I think that when I'm watching someone propose in that moment right there, and like you're reeling away as quick as possible and ready to show that don't look like overstimulation.
How big
does.
is this?
Big enough for you to shut up every time I tell you.
Thank you so much.
I can't watch! Look at this ring.
No, but there's no. That's unfair.
She was dodging that shit like Neo in the Matrix.
That's unfair. That's unfair. That's unfair. That's unfair.
Hey, bro,
that's
if
unfair.
you dodge,
you cannot dictate
You're right. Usually when you get proposed to, kissing is a normal thing.
how overstimulation looks like.
I disagree. I think someone going on streams, being so comfortable talking about every sex thing in the world, yapping their way without any hesitation, and the moment their husband comes to even touch them a little bit, they're reeling away like this. That's not overstimulation.
No,
There's a part of that which plays into a lot of the other stuff she said, which is like, he's not very attractive.
But
I think about I don't think about my husband.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. I was popping my and living my best life in these white boy frat houses.
I'm actively trying to have an orgy because, and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband. I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches.
Diabolical.
Okay, I have two butt stories. So one time I met this guy on Tinder and I made the dump. I like woke up in the morning and like my asshole was a little sore.
Oh my God.
And I remember that he
what kind of do you watch when you use a vibrator?
Okay, not gonna lie, I don't watch. What?
I just think of like my own husband while I'm like doing it.
Wait, that's kind of baller, but I
Yeah.
could never do that.
Yeah. And so I was
You want to just say it's just the overstimulation, or you want to buy into that narrative, but I don't buy it.
No,
that's just
no,
that's
yeah.
the most generous, like,
He's a dog, yo. How many times a happy barking a big dog and kill him? All the time. That's me.
is kissing dogs PDA?
Tabarnak.
I'm just asking.
I mean, Abba's just bringing out the proof.
Kiss that dog with more enthusiasm. She kissed that dog. He kissed that dog with more enthusiasm than she ever has that soft male. Her husband probably looks at that dog with envy.
Jeez, I wish I knew what your lips feel like.
All the time.
Oh, hell no.
I mean, if you look at a dog, it's not on the lips.
The dog
The
is
dog is overstimulated.
The dog is curving her now.
The dog is done.
When you get a bunch of hate comments, like for example, that video has 600.
Where's
You
that
guys know
adjective?
what the worst day of the year for me is?
Oh, I know this. Go.
tax day.
No.
It's Akash's birthday.
And I feel it because she's being nice to me all day. And by like 10 p.m., I can feel her getting just like, I'm so ready for this to be over.
Why?
It's like
Because
I
I
turned
don't-
back into a pumpkin at 12:01, May 5th, and she's so relieved that she gets to be mean again.
Okay, May the 4th is Akash's.
But why marry this woman? Like, this is the sad thing about even men that make good money and have clout and have fame and fortune. They still cling onto women as if this is the best woman he'll ever get. This is what I see in quite a bit of the comments section about this story. That this man, yeah, he's not great looking. He thinks that this is the best woman he'll ever get. And he just takes the beating and the disrespect.
birthday, and every year I dread it because I have to be nice the whole day, and I have to get him something, and I have to also be nice and do like acts
said
of
that twice.
kindness.
She said that twice.
Well, it's really hard.
Is this also a result of her being overstimulated?
Yes,
Like
yes.
her feeling
Yeah,
the
yeah,
need
yeah.
to be mean all the time?
Yes.
And just want to just check.
Yes.
For her, it's really hard.
For me.
She needs to just,
No, she created a whole persona about shitting on her husband.
Listen, I'm just used to being treated like a princess all day, every day. So that one day that I don't,
Oh, what torture.
yeah, it's hard.
I'm sorry. It just PTSD.
Listen,
PTSD. For me, this is personal. Like the whole like I'm used to being treated like a princess thing.
Fuck
It's a personal thing. Let me take a second. Let me collect myself.
This birthday, he didn't really give a fuck either because he gave me this ring and he was like, I've done enough.
Oh God.
Yeah. What are you look at the ring. We went to Turks
But
and
did you get her
Caicos.
flowers?
Oh, I hate when.
It's a sketch. That's my last thing that I got. I got nothing, no bullet. It's a sketch.
You know what's wild to me right now? Is that my husband, he said, I just ordered your Christmas gift. I was like, oh, what did you get me? He's like, I'm not going to tell you. So I'm like, okay, trying to guess. And then he's like, what did you get for me? Excuse me?
The audacity.
The
audacity.
The entitlement, the audacity. I'm a little taken aback, and I just want to know if any females have ever experienced this.
Yes, they're all gonna say yes.
No,
The entitlement?
I only want to hear females. I only want to hear females
Yeah, no trans women.
because it's like, I'm sorry, like, first of all, how many weekends were you gone this year, Akash?
Working.
How many weekends?
I don't know, many.
35 at least out of 52 weekends. And I do everything.
Okay.
Yeah. What was that scoffing?
Because he makes so much money, he pay for everything. That's why he's laughing.
Girl, you can't complain to someone that you're doing everything, which includes cleaning the apartment, complaining that that person is not there. You're picking up after yourself.
Pretty much.
You're not doing everything. You're picking up after yourself. He's
Pretty
not
much.
there. Dishes, yours. Clothes on the ground, fucking yours.
But you're missing the point. She's a princess. A princess shouldn't have to clean for herself. So the fact that she's even doing it is proof of her commitment to you. You wouldn't get it because you ain't never dated a princess. It's okay.
Thank God. Jesus.
Okay.
Thank God.
Okay, y'all don't know this mindset.
Thank God.
There's some dads out there that talk to their daughters like this and like make them think a man's supposed to do this kind
You're
of shit.
picking up after yourself, my girl. You're not doing everything. If you want to pick up less, do less. What you want me to do?
Let's get into the mind of Akash because he's done some interviews about this and some clips online.
Are you a people's pleaser?
Yeah.
Right? That's when you keep scores.
And she likes being pleased. Like openly. My wife is the most
Who doesn't like getting pleased? I mean,
self-aware. It's like amazing. She laughs at herself. She's incredibly self-aware. She's like, yeah, I'm high maintenance. It is what it is. Like, I know you want me to, I'm not going to apologize. But yeah, that's where the scorekeeping comes
Yeah,
in.
because you feel like I'm doing this.
But I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it so you tell me I'm good enough. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
very different thing.
Right.
I'm not giving to her for her. I'm doing it so she thinks I'm good enough. Let's sit with that for a second.
yep.
I know.
All the
I said her that she does. He thinks this is the best woman he could ever get.
25K gifts, all this other stuff. It's not like it's like I need you to know that I'm capable or worthy of you. And it's funny too because you see how he gives and he's like, "Are you now going to reciprocate?" Like, and she's like, "Why don't you do more?"
Have you
Can't
ever
win.
watched Real Housewives of New Jersey? Have you ever watched Real Housewives of New Jersey season 3, the Christmas episode, when Melissa got the shoes? She got like a Louis Vuitton baggage, and she got a gold Rolex, and she got a recording studio. Did Joe ever ask her, "Where's my gift?"
This is jarring, bro.
I would not. There's too much of disrespect that I can't handle right now.
Oh, my grand example, Real Housewife of New Jersey. Well, he said it in the clip where about the ring. The whole introduction was about that.
That's why earlier when you brought up the overstimulation, I had an issue with it. Because I could understand overstimulation in some isolated incidents. But when you have a consistent trend where something you don't like is about to happen, I get it. You know, my partner might ask me to do things I don't enjoy, like holding hands. I hate it. Like.
But you hate it. I'm not gonna.
But-
do it. No.
Got him.
The guy says he hates holding hand. He proceed into holding my hand.
But if me and my partner are having a sweet moment, I will overcome my discomfort with that for her and that moment. My thing isn't even like, yo, they not make it out or whatever. It's like, okay, came to do a pick. Okay, at least like hug the nigga properly.
Yeah.
Do something. Yeah,
Like these
to
side
me,
hugs
the
and
inability
side
to
kisses.
compromise
Hey, man.
That's what you do with friends.
your discomfort for someone else's comfort is what tells me a lot. I agree with you that some people are not into PD. I'm not expecting everybody, but like, you don't even see the bitch try. Maybe I'm too idealistic. I'm not asking for a lot. I don't think so. But like this, it's a bit uncomfortable to watch.
Did you say if we have a son?
You said our son is going to be soft, and I said he won't.
Our son is going to be soft.
because I won't love him.
You're 5'7", I'm
I don't think it'd
5'2".
be physically soft would annoy me, but emotionally soft would really, I can't handle.
This is why Akra said he needs to have girls, because he's not going to love
I
his...
won't love a soft son.
Okay,
Man up.
soft...
So you won't love yourself.
Guys, I'm sorry.
Cringe.
That one fucked me up.
If your man is weird about periods, that's a red flag. Break up with him immediately, no pun intended, because when I was in college, I dated this guy. You know, he didn't want to fool around when I was on like the heaviest days of my period. Okay, totally understandable, I get that. And I was like, oh great, good news, my period ended, like we can like have fun tonight, blah blah. And he was going down
And she was a virgin. Bruh.
on me. Looking around down there, like more blood can sometimes come out even if your period is over. And I swear to God, like I thought my period was done. He like looked at me with so much disgust, and I'll never forget that moment. Like I felt so ashamed and so dirty, and like he was like, how could you do this to me, and all this stuff. Ruined the night and like whatever. And he was my boyfriend at the time. I was just like so depressed. I went home and like I called my sister and I was like, I have to tell you something, like this happened to me. And she literally was like, so? And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, Jesse, that's so normal. Like,
so my question is, he was eating you out and then you was still spotting, right? So when he got up and kissed you, did you swerve? We have to find that guy and ask him.
So all these sex stories, she's also a virgin. Never forget that, okay? Did she say that's normal?
What's normal? Spotting? It's not spotting. Is normal.
No. Eating a girl out and like getting blood on you. That's like a normal experience for people.
Yo, boys being boys.
I've never experienced it.
Boys, man, you can eat your steak. You can eat your steak with a little bit of blood in it, but not your girlfriend. Come on now.
Listen, I have no problem with period sex. It's not something that bothers me.
Well, I mean, steak, it ain't blood, but
eating a girl out just before, right around, or just after, I would never. And almost every woman I've ever been with has been very sensitive about that possibility, so they tell me not to. So I don't know. Maybe I'm unaware. Maybe this is more normal experience.
No, it's true. Most women that are on it or very close to it, they don't want you to go down. They don't want anything that you feel embarrassed.
Coagulated. Little clumpy.
It's medium rare.
I didn't know that shit.
Medium rare with a little bit of blood pudding. Okay, what are we doing here?
God, these clips are so brutal. They're so bad.
the idea of asking a girl to sign a prenup incredibly offensive.
Okay, now, is this like partially a bit? Yeah, you can see by her smile, she thinks it's fucking funny. But also, she would never sign that fucking prenup.
True.
She really enjoys this bit of like, yo, my husband gonna do what the fuck I say, and I don't cook, and I don't clean, and I don't do this, and I don't work. Like, she enjoys the fact that she can open.
And she had a wet ass in college.
Yeah, yeah. Like, she enjoys having this audacity to be
like that.
Well,
I mean wet, I mean blood.
Yeah. Yeah.
I asked someone to sign a prenup because I had some like booming business. Mm-hmm. Then I would be like, yeah, can you just sign this prenup because like I don't want to like lose all my money. But then like if a guy asked me to sign a prenup, I would be like, I would call off the wedding. Like I would literally call off the wedding.
You would have called off the wedding if I asked you to sign.
This double standard is just crazy.
A prenup?
Yeah, like I'm not even joking.
Yeah, she's not even joking.
She's not.
I don't think she is.
I was trying to be generous at first, right? Yeah, something's a bit, but I think underneath it all, I think she just, there's some dislike there. And I could get it if I'm putting myself in her shoes and I'm princess, okay? I could imagine that if I'm a bad bitch and I'm young and you're 31, a bit of a loser and, you know, out of shape, you want to be with me, you have to promise me a good life. And I will grant you the honor of getting those white frat boys sloppy seconds. Was I a virgin? As far as you're concerned, don't ask questions, stupid. You know that if we stop working together, I'm keeping 100% of the company? Yeah. I'm not joking. I'm serious.
The what?
Have you seen the Flagrant Channel?
No.
Look at these. Look at these.
Nuts.
More dislikes than there are likes. Let me like it, just to show them some love. And all the comments are literally about Akash. This was 9-10 days ago.
Yeah.
Okay? If I go back and I go to the other episode
Dana White.
Oh, I did dislike this one. This one has 6,400 today. Hey, somebody released the Akash files.
Yeah, that was my favorite, I gotta admit.
So that's been what's been going on with them. They've just kind of been catching. But I'm sure they're not stressed. Like, I know folks will think this is like groundbreaking. Oh, look at this.
Doesn't matter because people are talking about it, and all those people that are disliking and the comments that are they're putting about it doesn't matter. To YouTube, it's a comment.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Yeah.
It's money, so they could never address it, and I think it'd be fine. Who's worse, Miss Curie, Jada,
It's not even close.
or Jesslyn?
Her, 100%.
Oh, word?
100%.
Word?
100%. And I'm not even like being hyperbolic. She's actually worse than every single one of them.
Why?
When have you ever seen Steph Curry's wife go out and actively like make a bunch of clips talking about other men she popped her pussy for, or other men she used to bang, or the fact that when she masturbates, you don't think about it? Like, these are crazy comments. Now, maybe he's okay with it, but if you're talking about like what's actually wild, it's not even close.
I actually agree with Ab on that one. And the way she's putting everything out there is a lot worse than Jada and everybody else.
Even Jada was trying to entanglement. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't even say
Got into an entanglement with August.
Entanglement. She's wild. Definitely.
You know, I seen Jada kiss her husband. I see you hugging. I'm overstimulated. Let me keep moving like Neo.
Maybe she's a fan of The Matrix.
You know what it is? I think as men, probably a part of us can somewhat empathize.
Yes.
Or like we can see ourselves like doing this
I think this is what a lot of men are feeling through.
kind of like subservient behavior for someone who's undeserving and who treats us like dirt. I can't say that I've had anything even close to this, but I think the issue for Akash is that, you know, he didn't approach this whole relationship thing with like, oh, you know, I have my relationship. He's like, yo, this shit's fucking awesome. My wife's the best, blah, blah, blah. And then he like was shitting on other people. I think that's probably where a lot of people lack that kind of empathy for him. His wife looks like a leech, and there's just no way around that. And the idea that, you know, I'm all for being open-minded and that some people can have relationships where people banter, the wife cracks jokes at her husband's expense or whatever. But the fact that there's no balance, the fact that it's just I'm shitting on you, you know, this is like maybe not exactly one-to-one, but this is like when someone always makes just black jokes. You know, for example, when like you watch a white dude, he only makes black jokes about how black people are this, black people that, and always like the butt of the joke is like black folks, continuously. And then after a while, it's like, you don't even take issue with whatever the joke is. Like, why is this like solely, entirely your focus all the time? And then I'm like, when I'm watching her content with her husband, every time the goal is just to embarrass him, make him look subservient, make him look like a bitch, and remind him and whatever's watching.
But it works. There's an audience for that.
Yep.
There's an audience for that, especially when women comedy and have husbands. The man is going to be the butt of the joke.
I agree, but my whole point is, if you choose to make this singular thing the way you're going to approach all this stuff, at some point you have to recognize that the jokes are not just jokes and that there's some element of truth into it. The overrepresentation of this all the time tells me that like you're bringing this from someplace deep inside you. There's some
she's definitely a misogynist or a misandrous feminist.
Part of you that is unattractive. There's some part of you that does think he's a loser. There's some part of you that's like, the audacity, bitch, you should worship me. I could see how someone might think that shit funny. But at the same time, I'm like, nah, you don't like this motherfucker to some degree.
No, this is why in this space we say, find a woman that likes you more than you like them. Right? Find a woman that is going to reciprocate. Because you don't want to go through that. Every man that watches this relationship, have been watching these videos, have probably put themselves in that man's shoes. I'm like, man, I would never deal with this. I would never want to deal with a woman like this. How can you deal with a woman like this? There's simps out there that don't respect themselves and they think this is the only way they can get a woman. But it's not, guys. Go find one that is willing to put in some work for you. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.